Welcome, everyone. The regular season is in the books. The battle for the East begins. Round one, game one. I'm Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony and Richard Jefferson. And in just a moment, we'll hear from our sideline reporter, Allie LaForce. Here are the starters for Brooklyn. They've got Scotty Barnes, Harden out there with Curry, and it's Unseld in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And for the Airmen, Sabonis is out there with Wembanyama. Then there's Amen Thompson. Then there's Burke, and it's George in at the 3 spot. Taking a look at Omaha. This is a team who feels like they could win this series handily, but they need to start it off on the right foot.
And that's the key. The home court advantage does. Doesn't mean anything if you don't use it. It's all about setting the tone tonight.
Now here's Burke.
Clearly a foul.
Omaha shooting their first free throws here for the night. And he makes the first. Burke hits them both.
And it's a luxury to have a great shooter like him at the line. Very rarely see a miss.
Here's Curry. That one's in, his first shot this game.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
Now here's Barnes. Curry is inside. That's his second shot and his second basket. He's 2 for 2.
How about the head of steam he's able to generate right there and just gets to the rack really easy.
Burke can't get it to go. And here's Brooklyn. Right now, let's take a moment here to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sidelines.
Thanks. I caught up with the head coach of the Airmen. We chatted about Scotty Barnes. In terms of the game plan, Coach told me they plan to give Scotty extra attention, saying, quote, "We'll try to make things hard on him. It's key we don't allow him to get into an early groove. We'll see if they can execute." Guys, back to you.
All right, Allie, thanks. 4 on the clock. Barnes passes to Unseld. And the rejection by Wembanyama. The Airmen have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Harden grabs the miss.
Gotta applaud the defensive effort. It's not easy to stop him getting in the lane like that.
George in the post, guarded by Harden. Wembanyama sets a screen for Burke. And there's Wembanyama on the assist by Burke.
And if you're the guy who has to guard him, it is never going to be an easy night for you.
And that one's good, Barnes.
Just tough, gritty play there by Barnes. That's how you deal with physicality.
Sabonis' screen on Curry. Burke kicks to Sabonis. There's the lob to Harden. Stolen by Thompson. And here we go. Burke heading to the hoop. His second shot goes in. Off to a good start. 2 for 2.
Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
Yeah, when he gets engaged this early in the game, it's bad news for the defense. He can roll this start throughout the rest of the game.
And that was a little bit of a range check for him.
Yeah, he might have been feeling himself a little too much on that one. He can hit it, but not consistently.
Now Harden. Paul George missing from long range. And there's a whistle that goes on Scotty Barnes. That is his first foul of the game.
Yeah, really good defensive play to cut him off there and square up.
Now, here's George. Here's Burke. And it's James Harden with the rebound.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
I'm sure they'll think twice about shooting against him next time.
No luck that time on the shot that would have put them on top. The three ball. The rebound by the Nets.
And there comes a point when, for the team's sake, you might want to move it. He's hurting them with all of these misses.
Curry with it. Picked up by Thompson. Just 3 to shoot. Curry can't get it to go. Omaha has now gone 0-4 from three-point land to start out. Looking cold from outside. Burke, the pass to Wembanyama. Took the opportunity when he saw it.
And I've been impressed with the unselfishness, but also getting guys the ball where they can do something with it.
His court vision has been on display in this one. He's doing a tremendous job just orchestrating the offense beautifully.
On defense, the Airman. George with the steal. And George with the stuff.
Such a well-rounded player. George is equally dangerous in the half court and in transition.
Curry outside. Burke grabs the miss. Omaha leading by 6. Thompson for 3. It's up and it's off the mark. He's 0 for 1. Hagan passes to Unseld. Now here's Curry. Burke covering. And it's in there. Curry's got 6 points.
And a nice job here early of establishing an inside presence.
Here's Burke, and that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. And a moment now to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from here for Omaha.
Showing their energy so far, sprinting up and down the floor, getting out in transition, and taking advantage.
And another thing, guys, they've been very active tonight, frequently creating scoring opportunities. Off turnovers.
The Nets making a switch here. Rangers checked in. Burke, the pass to Sabonis. It's stolen by Curry. George against Harden. Outside for Curry. Nice D from Sabonis. Omaha leading by 3. Thompson in the posts. Guarded by Harden. Wembanyama. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. 6 points for him.
Yeah, and there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position.
Curry with the bucket.
And giving up some inches inside, but makes up for it with an aggressive style.
Yeah, you can give up some size, but that shows you how fearless he is, willing to attack the basket no matter who is in front of him.
Now here's Curry. He's got 8. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. For Omaha, they have shot 75% at the line tonight, going 3 for 4. And so he hits both. Nets trail by 5. And so Jordi Fernandez decides to call timeout. He's going to take a few moments here to check in with his team and regroup. Wallace has checked in for Burke. And a new group getting ready here for Omaha. Towns, he's checked in for Sabonis. Stojakovic comes in for George. Cameron Johnson's checked in for Amen Thompson. And it's Burke in for Cason Wallace. Now Burke following the miss by Granger from deep. Pass to Burke. Here's Stojakovic. Tries again. Eaton grabs the miss.
Not his best efficiency this quarter. Look, sometimes that's how it goes.
Stolen by Stojakovic. Here's Wembanyama. Rebounded by the Nets.
Uncharacteristic, but that's a bucket he'll convert 90% of the time.
Unseld can't get it to go. Omaha leading by 6. Pass to Burke, the 3. And no good that time.
Nothing seems to be going his way this quarter.
Yeah, straight up, guys. Like, he's ice cold, like freezing. What's colder than cold? But you don't have to shoot it, my guy. It's okay to pass the ball.
And a wide open look for Wembenyama. And again, no good by Omaha. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
6 on the shot clock. Here's Harden. That falls. Great assist by Sam Cassell. Harden's got 7 points in the game. Well, Omaha shooting 36% in this first quarter, trying to get their bearings.
Nice pass by Cam Johnson, keeping his eyes up, letting things unfold.
It's tipped. For the 3. Towns kicks to Burke. Towns the screen. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Back to Burke. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. And the Nets making a change here. Seven seconds left to play here in the first. With 1 on the clock. And that does it for the first quarter. Omaha on top, up 5. And we'll return shortly. And we're ready to get back into the action here in game 1. Let's see what this quarter has in store for us. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen so far from Omaha?
Well, they used the fast break to generate some easy buckets before the defense could get set.
In this league, it is so hard scoring in the half court, so you have to run every time you get the opportunity.
So for Brooklyn now, we've got Danny Granger, and it's Westphal in at the 2 guard. Sabonis kicks to Burke. Good on the 3-point shot. He's got 11.
And it seems as if someone got their signals crossed. If he can wind up that open from 3-point range, I'm sure that was not a part of the game plan.
And now the fast break. George with the ball. And stolen by Granger. To the inside. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. Cam Johnson picks one up.
And really the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do.
The Airmen making a switch here. Thompson's checked in. Omaha leading by 4. George dishes to Burke. Eaton grabs the miss. Eaton's got his 4th rebound in this one. The basket counts and 1. He'll go to the line with a chance to make it a 3-point play.
Yeah, terrific play right there. Great strength to finish through the contact.
Cassell is checked in for the Nets.
You know, the word you hear most about Granger is efficient. Good from mid-range, draws a lot of fouls, can score even when the D has all of his attention.
And Danny Granger gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game. Just about a minute and a half has gone by here in the second. Here's Burke. Sabonis trying to get open. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. They get Danny Granger. Omaha shooting their 7th and 8th free throw attempts for the game right here. That one is no good. For Brooklyn, they've gone 2 of 3 from the field here to open the second quarter. And again, it's the Nets missing.
And usually that's a bucket for him, but look, nobody's perfect in the mid-range.
Down low, here's Eaton, and it's all evened up. Eaton's got his 2nd basket of the game.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
Puts up a 3, and again, no good by Omaha.
And he continues to cast away, but the results just haven't been there tonight.
And it's Paul George with the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
And still early in the period, and they're only 1 foul away from being over the limit.
And for those of you just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. 5 on the clock. Towns with the steal.
I don't like that decision there on the entry pass. Not with the defender right there ready to pick it off.
And that one's good. Burke.
He got a 3 to fall in the first, and now his second in this quarter. Not a trend the defense wants to see.
Here's Cassell. He has yet to score. Granger misses. Here's Burke. Pass to George. Rebounded by the Nets. Eaton's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Here's Cassell. Burke covering. Here's Hagan. The shot's good. Cassell making the play.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
Outside for George. Towns, a screen on Cassell. Burke finds Towns. And Omaha, another 3.
And that's back-to-back threes. The D just seems to be slacking off a little bit.
The Nets making a switch here. Harden's checked in. And so it's Harden bringing it up for Brooklyn. Trailing by 4. Deflects the pass. Here's Thompson. And Thompson slams it home.
Rocketing off the deck. Thompson showing that youthful exuberance.
Pass to Hagan. And here is Burke. And slam dunk by Burke.
Attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
Yeah, when you hustle on the break like he does, good things tend to happen.
Now here's Harden. He has 7.
A very good passer. Harden is capable of leading the league in assists any year.
Omaha leading by 6. Towns, a screen on Harden. Burke, the pass to Towns. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Towns has got his second bucket tonight.
After failing to knock down anything from deep in the first quarter, he's got 2 to go here in the second.
Nets passing it around. 5 to shoot. Here's Eaton. Omaha with the rebound. Towns has got 4 rebounds in this game. Burke. And he can't extend the lead to double digits.
He hasn't had his best game, but they've gotten enough production elsewhere, so it hasn't really mattered.
Pass to Hagan. There's a screen. Brooklyn needs to get off a shot here. On the wing, Thompson. Back to Burke. Goes up and lays it nice and easy. Burke's got the lead up to 11 now for Omaha.
He's looked practically unstoppable this quarter. The defense, yeah, well, they haven't had many answers for him.
Granger against George. And again, no good by Brooklyn.
Okay, now I think he's starting to get in his own head right now. Maybe he's overthinking things a little bit, and as a result, he's just been off.
Boom, he jams it straight down.
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
And that could be the spark they needed to make a little run as they try to even this thing up.
So timeout called here, the first for Omaha. And a new group getting ready here for Omaha. Wembanyama, he's checked in for Towns. Peja Stojakovic comes in for Sabonis. Cameron Johnson's checked in for George. And it's Case and Wallace in for Burke. Curry's checked in for the Nets. Omaha leading by 9. Pass to Wembanyama. It's blocked.
And having Eaton protecting the rim, that's about the same as building a brick wall around the basket. Just nothing gets over him. What an intimidator down low.
Catching up on the changes for Omaha. Sabonis, he's checked in for Stojakovic. George comes in for Johnson. And it's Burke in for Wallace. Now, here's George. That doesn't go either for Wembanyama. Here's Harden on the wing. He's covered by Thompson. Out that one, and the Omaha lead has been cut down to just 6 points on the bucket from James Harden.
A staple of Harden's attack. His three-point shot is about as lethal as it gets.
Now, here is George. He's got 8. Eaton grabs the miss. Brooklyn's gone 1 of 3 from way outside since the start of the second quarter.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
To the paint, here's George. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. Thompson's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. Harden outside. Outside Curry. Fires the 3. Omaha with the rebound. They've led by as many as 11 points. Sabonis sets the pick for Burke. Inside. And a slam dunk by Sabonis.
Love to see Sabonis get dominant like this. Defense has no chance to interfere.
Pass to Granger. He scores with that shot. Now he's 3 of 8.
And he has really come to life here after a slow start in that first quarter.
Now here is George. The kick out to Sabonis. Thompson for 3. The rebound by Hagan. Hagan's got his 5th rebound in this one. Granger. And that one drops for him. 9 points for Danny Granger.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Here's George. The rebound by Hagan. Hagan's got his 6th rebound on the night. Pass to Eaton. Granger outside. Goes up on the wing. The putback controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
And now you see them starting to really work the ball inside.
Timeout called, the Airmen. And it's Burke with the ball for Omaha. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a 3-point play.
Talk about putting a team on your back. He has been dominant this quarter, and I don't think they are winning without him.
For Omaha, they have shot 75% at the stripe, 6 of 8. Nets trail by 5. Outside Curry. From deep. Omaha with the rebound. Wembanyama's got his 5th rebound in this one. Burke can't get it to go. Brooklyn's gotten into trouble with the 3-ball in the second quarter, only hitting 1 of 5 attempts. And Curry, here we go. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. The Nets have been solid at the line so far, 4 for 4. First free throw is good.
And working, Kevin, themselves to the line here in the second. A nice way to get your offense going.
Good on both. 1:49 left in the first half. Pass to George. Off target with his 3.
And he's been way off the mark this quarter. It's been ugly.
They set the screen. Here's Barnes. The 10-footer finds the target. Barnes has got his 2nd basket.
And ideally, Barnes would like to be a little closer, but he makes the best of that mid-range on that one.
Here's George. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
I mean, even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the night right now. That free throw good from George.
Look, he's capable of playing either forward position. PG's impressive versatility, that's what makes him elite.
Off on that one, so he goes 1 for 2 at the line.
And they haven't been able to turn it into a big lead, but their rebounding advantage is starting to add up.
Shoots from 12. Rebounded by the Nets. 52 seconds left to play in the first half. Driving to the basket. A nice shot by Hagan. Hagan's got it all tied up now for the Nets. Wembanyama finds Burke. Connects from three-point range. Burke's got 25 points in the game.
And the three-pointers are starting to add up. That's his third of the quarter, and it brings him to 4 on the game.
This is the offensive onslaught that is James Harden. Just capable of dominating games all by himself.
Now, here's Burke. 25 points in the game.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
For Omaha, they have shot the ball pretty well from the line, going 8 of 11. And good on the second, so he makes them both. Nets trail by 3. Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game clock. Here's Harden. Oh, Harden so good off the bounce.
As dangerous a penetrator there is, Harden's understanding for when to knife inside is ridiculous.
There's the 3, and that'll do it for the first half. A competitive game so far. Airmen lead by 1. Now let's check in with Allie LaForce on the sideline. Hey, Allie, thank you so much for that interview. Don't go anywhere, folks. We'll be back with you for the second half of the game right after this.
What's impressed me, Ernie, is the ball movement. You need to make that extra pass to get good looks.
Assists have been key for them. Looking at this series for Omaha. And that'll do it for half.
And we're happy to have you back for more playoff basketball here in round 1. What a game we're seeing from Money.
And he's shown just how adept he can be at creating contact and then cashing in at the line.
He knows that that's a strength for him. If they're going to keep fouling, he has no problem taking that.
George is out there with Domantas Sabonis. Then there's Wembanyama. Then it's Thompson, and it's Burke in at the 1. And looking at the Nets, Harden out there with Curry. Then it's Barnes, and it's Hagan in at the 3.
Yeah, easy call.
Brooklyn shooting their 7th and 8th attempts at the foul line tonight. First free throw is good. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. Well, Omaha shooting around 40% from the floor here. Wembanyama sets a screen for George. And it's Wembanyama with the jam.
And how about the incredible timing on that alley-oop?
He absolutely hammered it down. Curry kicks to Harden. Harden finishing inside.
Again and again, they're dissecting the defense and creating those high-percentage looks from inside.
Burke can't get it to go. And so it's Harden bringing it up for Brooklyn. It's a 1-point game. Curry finds Harden. Back to Curry. It's good. The assist that time from Harden. Curry's got 18 points.
Don't you forget, Harden's won an assist title now. This man can pass that rock.
Ball's knocked loose. It's stolen by Curry. Barnes outside. And it's Brooklyn scoring again.
A nice start to the second half. They've made 3 out of their first 4 shots coming out of the break.
Pass to George. Drops in the tray. 14 points for him.
You can't lose track of PG. He is a lethal catch-and-shoot option.
Harden outside. Uses the glass to finish the layup. And the Nets lead by 3.
And at the offensive end, he's done about as much as they could have hoped for today.
Here's Burke. And the layup's good off the glass. Burke's got 31 points.
Okay, so they've looked energized and focused starting this half, coming out of the break, making 4 out of their first 5.
The shot by Curry, no good. The Airmen have gotten 4 of their first 5 second-half shots to fall. 80% since the break. Outside, George. They get it again. Wembanyama sinks that one from the post.
Yeah, coach's pet peeve there. No box out.
Oh, yeah, you think you got to stop, and it's wasted because of sloppy work on the glass. You literally practice that every day.
The numbers are talking. Harden with a huge night, showing great versatility.
Burke can't get it to go. For Brooklyn, they've gone 5 of 7 from the field in the third quarter. Let's see if they can keep it up. So it looks like the Nets will retain possession here. Third quarter of basketball here, and just a little under 3.5 minutes gone by. Harden can't hit. Omaha has now gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. George passes to Burke. Out to Thompson. Shot clock at 5. And there's Wembanyama on the assist by Thompson. Thompson's got his 6th assist on the night. And so Jordi Fernandez decides to call timeout. This now will give him a chance to discuss some potential changes. Pass to Barnes. Outside Curry. Back to Barnes. And the dunk by Barnes.
And this kid has hops. Barnes gets airborne there and slams it down.
Now Curry. Defended by George. Count the basket. And now it's a 3-point Nets lead. And look at how the hustle game has been going for the Nets.
They've been defending with excellent anticipation all game long. Just look at how many times they've managed to get their hands on the ball.
And also, guys, they've been showing how dangerous they are in the open floor. When they see a chance to get easy points, boy, they just jump at it.
Here's Thompson. And George kicks to Burke. The shot's good on the assist by George. George has got his 4th assist in this one.
Strong work for him at the offensive end, helping them to maintain that lead.
Curry from deep 3-point land. Here's Unseld. Jams it in off the great move.
Yeah, he's just relentless on the glass. Unseld turning the miss into points because of his activity down low. That's what you love to see from your big guy.
Clock at 6. Here's Burke. That one goes in. Burke's got 35.
Oh, man, he's feeling it this quarter. They should be looking to get him going every trip down the floor.
Pass to Hagan. Now Barnes. And Harden wide open. He shoots. That 3 off the mark.
He's not making much of an impact from deep. His sole 3-pointer came in the first half.
George in the post. He's got 14.
That was George's plan there. Knew the defender was in a bad spot, draws the foul.
And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for Omaha.
Great heads-up defensive play tonight, creating offensive opportunities for themselves by forcing deflections.
And another thing, guys, they've dominated on fast breaks tonight, outrunning their opponent the entire game.
Danny Granger, he's checked in for Brooklyn. And that's a foul called on Money. That is his first foul of the game. Here's Barnes. He's got 8.
Sabonis does a great job of playing team defense. He's always in great position, and look, you just never question his effort.
And the call is going to be, yes, it is, an illegal screen.
And that is an absolute heartbreaker of a turnover. In a close game like this, that might be enough to impact how it ends.
Now, here is Harden. Burke covering. Barnes, screen on Thompson. Just 5 to shoot. Good work there as it goes. Curry's got 20 points. And it's Burke with the ball for Omaha. They've led by as many as 11 points. Sabonis' screen on Curry. Burke, the pass to Sabonis. And finished off by Sabonis.
Trying to contain Sabonis, but the contact just isn't enough inside.
Pass to Harden. Omaha with the rebound. Wembanyama has got 9 rebounds in the game. Getting it done. And Wembanyama throws it down.
He's going to put that one in his scrapbook. Insane dunk.
And now they're starting to rub it in. Build up a lead, and here we go, baby. It is showtime.
Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical.
Takes a 3, and there's Burke. That's good on the assist by George. George has got assist number 5 here tonight. Harden outside. To end the run. Oh, Harden pressing the action.
Look at those handles. Look at James Harden getting crafty with the ball, mixing up the defender.
Now Burke. He has 38 in the game. Here's Wembanyama. Brooklyn with the rebound. Barnes has got rebound number 8 now on the night. To the middle. Here's Harden. And Harden with the stuff.
What an athlete Harden is. Gets off the ground so fast to hammer it down.
And out of bounds as Brooklyn gains possession.
Not a fan of those kinds of passes.
Nets trail by 4. Curry on the wing. He's covered by Thompson. Here's Eaton. He has 6. Back to Curry. Stolen by Thompson. And here we go. Here's Wembanyama. They get the rebound. From deep. The shot that time not on target. Brooklyn's gotten 1 of 6 3-pointers to drop since coming out of the locker room at halftime. And yes, it's good.
When guys are moving the ball, sharing it, it makes the game so much more fun, both as a player and as a fan.
And Thompson kicks to George. Sinks the triple. George has got a pair of 3s now here in the 3rd for the Airmen.
3-pointers are killing them at this point, and they haven't been able to respond at the other end. They didn't have much of a problem getting the ball into the post that time.
Here's Burke, and he banks in the layup. Burke's got 13 points in just this quarter.
As strong as they looked in that first half, their defense hasn't been the same here in the second. They just look slow, not very sharp.
Here's Heaton, and contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. It's going to go on Sabonis. It's his first trip to the line. And the first one at the line is good. Gasol is checked in for Curry. So he gets them both.
And even though they're down, they are putting on a show at the free throw line.
A minute 20 left in the 3rd quarter. Thompson, a screen on Gasol. Burke, the pass to Thompson. And it's Thompson with the jam.
And he's got rocket ship-like takeoff. Thompson can flat out fly.
To the inside. And he says right back at you with a big dunk of his own.
And although he's undersized at his position, his vertical, yeah, that'll clean up a few mistakes.
Drills it from outside. Burke's got 43 points.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
In the modern NBA, you have to hit 3s to win games, and they've made that adjustment since the break.
Count that one, and the Omaha lead has been cut down now to just 4 in the basket from Gasol. Pass to Wembanyama. Gasol grabs the miss. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Here's, oh my goodness, the slam!
Oh. And guys, I'm starting to be concerned that the rim ain't going to survive some of these unsailed jams. There's just so much power to his game.
And he elevates for the slam. Domantas Sabonis did not like that at all.
And talk about putting some extra on it. That dunk was way over the top.
Close game or not, he's going to finish firm when he gets this. Third quarter comes to a close, and a battle brings it to a tie. And when we return, we'll get the fourth quarter rolling right here on 2K Sports. And let's take now this moment to bring up our State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
Serving it up on a platter, that is a beautiful dish. And two teammates on the same page, woo.
Well, it doesn't get much better than playoff basketball. Let's get back to the action here in round one. We've got Amen Thompson. Wembanyama's out there with Domantas Sabonis. Then it's Paul George, and it's Burke in at the point.
Three-point shooting since the half has been about as good as you could ask for.
Here's Cassell. He gets that one.
Man, have they been effective at getting the ball inside.
And so it's Burke who brings up the ball for Omaha. They've led by as many as 11 points. That's good, and it's Wembanyama with the assist. Wembanyama's got his third assist on the night. Here's Cassell. Burke grabs the miss. Burke's got his 8th rebound here tonight. And again.
My goodness. 50 for the game.
Yep, he is putting on a show. Cassell the pass to Granger. Here's Hagan. Over George. It's in, and he's a very efficient 5 for 6 on the game.
Nice play call there. Down the stretch, getting him the open look.
And late in games, throw out those analytics. Give me the mid-range. The shot, it just works.
Thompson from long range.
And every miss finds its way to his hands. Well, what an impressive performance.
You aren't exaggerating. You don't get to 20 rebounds without having a special talent for grabbing misses.
I love seeing George be so assertive down low. Certainly doesn't lack confidence. An accomplished score.
Harden with it. Picked up by Thompson. Granger outside. Wembanyama with the rebound. Wembanyama's got 11 rebounds in the game. Lets it go with a 3. The offensive rebound. Second shot opportunity, and he makes that one. And now an 8-point Omaha lead.
In the second half, we've seen him refocus his shooting. Much fewer wasted possessions.
Harden surveying the D. Eaton the pass to Cassell. 13 feet away. Omaha with the rebound. And here is Burke. Sabonis' screen on Cassell. Here's Burke. Another one goes. Incredible.
And he's up to 52 points.
Yeah, making a GA look all too easy right now. Stolen by Thompson. And here we go. Thompson heading to the hoop. And Thompson throws it down.
Oh, he just punches that one down with a fury.
He rubs it in a little deeper with the hanging finish. To the right side. Looking to end the run.
And no doubt they'd love to see him get a lot more of those opportunities.
And that deficit will go away quickly if he does, Greg. Burke can't get it to go. Nets trail by 10. Here's Hagan. Omaha with the rebound. Wembanyama's got rebound number 12 here already in the game. Offensive rebound over Harden. Makes the most of the high percentage shot. Wembanyama's got the lead up to 12 now for Omaha. Pass to Eaton. Here's Hagan. And another steal for him.
And he's now tied for third most steals in a playoff game.
Exhausting them with his constant hounding. You're right. The effort level, just amazing. Here's Eaton, defended by Wembanyama. 4 on the shot clock. Here's Hagan, and it's sent back by George. Here's Sabonis, and a slam dunk by Sabonis.
Offensive rebounding comes down to muscle and hustle, and Sabonis got a lot of both.
And here's Harden for three. Good D by Thompson.
And they've only got a slight edge on the boards, but it just feels a lot bigger.
And the basket is good. Wembanyama has got 9 points in the quarter.
And with their hot shooting here in the second half, their field goal percentage over 50% now for the game.
Granger, that's all good, and that's his 5th basket of the game. He's shooting 5 for 11 now.
Love how selfless he is setting brick screens like this. Plays like that right there are what help create easy scoring opportunities.
Thompson sets the pick for Burke. Back to George. Releases. Offensive rebound. And Wembanyama gets it to go.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
Always plays hard until the final whistle, no matter what the situation is.
The 11-footer, Omaha with the rebound. Thompson's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Here's Burke. He gets the shot to fall, and the defender wasn't set. He's called for the block and a 3-point play chance here. The Nets making a switch here.
The Western Conference Semifinals, Game 1. The Oklahoma City Thunder were dominant in round 1, able to advance in just 5 games. But the real test starts now as a new challenger awaits in the series opener against Omaha. The opening game of the conference semifinals, up next.
These teams are prepared for an epic series. 2 of the West's very best clashing in Game 1 of the conference semis. This is Brian Anderson. I've got Tim Legler and Grant Hill at the table with me, and Ali LaForce covering us courtside. So the Omaha starting 5. We've got Paul George, Wembanyama out there with Domantas Sabonis. Then it's Thompson, and it's Burke in at the 1. And for Oklahoma City, they've got Ja Morant, Banchero out there with Thompson, and it's Bryant in at the 2. It'll be Oklahoma City off the tip. Banchero outside. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
This is how you begin a game. Set the tone right from the jump.
Always good to see the ball go through the net early. You know there's not a lid on that thing.
Burke. Shots blocked. And they'll get another chance. Just 3 to shoot. George, a deep 3. And Bryant pulls it down.
It's never easy from that distance, but we see him drill those and shoot around all the time.
Well, that's not a horrible shot for him to take, but you could still probably find a higher percentage shot.
And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket is good, and he'll go to the line.
The defensive effort was lacking a bit, but hey, give them credit for finding a weakness there.
Well, with that kind of success, I imagine they'll continue to be aggressive inside.
Omaha shooting their first free throw of the night. And we're about a minute into the first. Pass to Banchero. Nice ball movement by Oklahoma City. Morant, the pass to Bryant. 4 on the clock. Omaha pulls it in.
Everything right except the finish. Have to keep focused all the way through the play.
Wembanyama, the pass to Burke. And there's a 3-second violation. For Oklahoma City, they've gone 2 of 3 from the floor. Bryant against Thompson. Bryant, no good. For Omaha, they've gone 1 for 3 so far. Nice shot by Wembanyama.
Well, the defense is going to try to shut down certain things, but it's impossible to deny everything. That's a skilled play right there.
Good on the bucket.
I love this approach. Getting him involved early, and it's already paying off.
And we knew coming into this game, we expected him to be very involved early.
5 on the clock. Here's George. Thompson with the block.
What you love about Thompson is his versatility at both ends of the floor. He's even able to block shots like that.
First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. For Oklahoma City, they've gone 3 of 5 here in the opening quarter. McAdoo, the pass to Bryant. Now here's Banchero. Clock at 4. Pulls it from the corner. It's hauled in by Wembanyama.
It can be tough to find space in the mid-range area. Probably should have passed that one up.
And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Bryant. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Mark Dagnall gave me a few minutes to catch up with him. We talked about Victor Wembanyama and what he wants to see from his team defensively, and he said, I want to see us knock him off balance a little bit. Be tough, physical. That's how you get into his head, and that's how you frustrate him. Expect to see a lot of defensive aggression against Wembanyama tonight. Brian?
All right, appreciate it, Allie.
What a two-way play. Just tremendous.
Yeah, the steal was slick. The slam topped it off.
What a great sequence. You gotta love the effort. That's big time.
Morant against Thompson. Oklahoma City grabs a miss. Pass to Morant. Shoots over Thompson, and Morant gets it to go.
Opting for the quick shot there. Morant trying to outpace the defense.
Down low. Here's Burke. It's good. Set up beautifully by George. Burke's got 5 now.
Attacking in the painted area. Clearly that was their game plan coming in.
Pass to Bryant. Stolen by Thompson. Here's Burke. Excellent D there from Morant. Thunder leading by 3. McAdoo, the pass to Morant. The 3 from Banchero. He buries it from 3. 7 points in the game.
Defensively, you can't afford to get stuck on the pick.
Well, you just have to communicate those switches. If you don't, it's on you.
Omaha calls timeout. And let's take a look at the players leading the way in assists here in the postseason. George outside. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The 3 is up. Oklahoma City grabs a miss.
Practically a block. Good, strong challenge.
He didn't quite get a hand on it, but he did enough to affect the miss.
Thompson outside. Poke loose. Stolen by Bryant. Pass to McAdoo. It's hauled in by Wembanyama. Here's Burke. Shoots over Bryant. And again, no good by Omaha. And so Thompson will bring it up for the Oklahoma City Thunder. 6-point game. Banchero against Wembanyama. Just 5 on the clock. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. Oklahoma City shooting their first shots from the stripe in this game. And he drops the first. Kemba Walker, he's checked in for Oklahoma City. Wallace, he's checked in for Omaha. Hits one, then misses the second attempt from the line. Inside, here's Wembanyama. And the dunk by Wembanyama.
Strong finish to cut into that lead a little.
Man, left no doubt with that one, Grant. Wallace outside. Back to Sabonis. Wembanyama with it. Clock at 6. And it's Burke missing.
Yeah, just a little off his game this quarter. He's trying to work his way into a rhythm.
Here's Morant. And another miss by Oklahoma City. Omaha trailing here. Wembanyama. The pass to Burke. And here's Wallace. And here's Wembanyama. Walker covering. Here's Burke. Three-pointer, no good.
Yeah, he's really scrambling to keep them in this game. Gotta respect that hustle.
Great positioning on the putback. And the Thunder lead by 7.
So bouncy for a 1. Ja just hitting the offensive boards.
Omaha calls timeout. And now that they have some time to get a little bit of rest, it's time for these players to regroup while hydrating themselves with some Gatorade, looking to gain a boost of energy as they continue to play in this game.
And staying hydrated is the only surefire way to do it. An athlete's body doesn't have the same power and stamina without proper hydration. These guys will be sure to use this timeout wisely.
Johnson, he's checked in for Wallace. Here's Sabonis. Yet to see a basket. George outside. 6 on the shot clock. Over Morant. George with the bucket.
I love the way Paul George includes these mid-range jumpers in his offensive game.
Here's Bryant. Money on the 19-footer. Bryant's got his second bucket of the night. Well, Omaha shooting 33% in the first quarter. Here's George. And Bryant pulls it down.
Nothing going his way this quarter offensively. Time to recalibrate.
And Banchero gets it to go.
And another bucket for him. What a quarter he has had.
Here's Burke. He's got 5. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2. That's on Kemba Walker. Omaha shooting their second and third shots at the line here. And he makes a first. Oklahoma City making a switch here. Lively's checked in. Towns, he's checked in for Omaha. That's also good, so he hits both free throws.
And that's about what we expect. He's been excellent from the line tonight.
Walker passes to Bryant. Omaha pulls it in.
Just hasn't found much consistency from the floor, but his teammates have picked up the slack.
Jacks up a three. Sinks it from distance. Bryant's got 7 points. All right, guys, a breakdown here of the hustle stats for the Thunder.
Well, their hands resulting in plenty of steals in the early going, keeping the opposition there off balance.
And they're also focusing on their break, looking for any chance they can to push the pace and get out in transition.
Walker finds Morant. Oh, there's the alley! And a slam dunk by Lively.
Boy, I like their energy coming in. Terrific execution so far.
And from the opening tip, they've been locked in. Just look at the score. That tells you all you need to know. Just hasn't been his night so far. And if he's unable to find his rhythm, this might be a long night for them.
George scanning the floor. Floats one, and it's good on the layup.
He's just 2 for 7 from the field, trying to work his way into a rhythm.
Bryant outside. From the arc. He drops it from range. 10 points for him.
So far, they're owning both ends of the floor. We'll see if they can keep this going.
Well, the score reflects it. They've just been the better team all the way around.
Drills it from deep.
Well, he is doing everything he can offensively in this quarter, but unfortunately, it's a team game, and he can't win this alone.
Puts up a deep three, and it's rebounded by Karl Anthony Towns. Omaha's gone just 1 of 6 from downtown. Oh, stolen by Morant. And a fast break now for the Thunder. Throws it up high. Stolen by Wembanyama. To the inside. Got a piece of it. And it's out of bounds to the Airmen as Omaha retains possession.
Just a millisecond late. So close to coming up with a steal there.
And regardless, it's great effort. You love to see that kind of hustle on defense.
Wembanyama screen. Yep, that one goes. 1:14 left to play in the first quarter. Here's Bryant inside.
And this kind of six slam is just one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game right now, B.A.
You know, there's an edge the way they play and a confidence they're not afraid to show. Count that bucket. Wembanyama's got his 3rd basket on the night right there.
Credit their discipline. They've been working for high percentage shots.
Back to Bryant. Driving in, and then Bryant with the dunk.
Slams it down with 2 hands.
Man, they're really getting aggressive now. Pass to Stojakovic. Here's the floater. Oh, he gets it to go. So far, he can't miss. He's 4 for 4.
He still hasn't missed. 4 for 4 to start the game.
Just 1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock. Now here's Bryant. 14 points for him. Knocks down the long J. Bryant's got 17 points.
And he was dominant in their last outing. And the same thing here tonight. He is in a terrific groove right now.
And that confidence has carried over to tonight. He is playing great basketball.
And so it's the Oklahoma City Thunder with a 9-point cushion at the end of the quarter. And it's mostly due to their superb shooting. They've wasted very few possessions. Time for a quick break, then back to the action. Continuing our coverage of the Western Conference semifinals. Glad to have you back. And from what we've seen from Oklahoma City, what's your take so far?
Well, they've used the fast break well to score easy points and keep the defense unsettled.
Everybody in this league wants to run, but not everybody has the personnel to do it. This is a great start.
They've got Derek Lively. Kemba Walker's out there with Banchero, and it's Nedelicki in at the 4. That's the group for Oklahoma City, getting going in the second. Walker for 3. It's rebounded by Sabonis. Omaha trailing here. Johnson passes to Wallace. Johnson inside. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
That's the right pass to make. Beautiful job.
Outside Walker. Shoots it from the high post. And it's Oklahoma City with another.
Sure, I mean, he can hit threes, but Walker loves to operate in that mid-range area.
Wallace outside. Shot clock at 6. Shoots over Walker. Oklahoma City grabs a miss. They've led by as many as 11. Here's Petrie. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. That'll belong to Domantas Sabonis. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. No good on that one. Thompson, he's checked in for Lively. Omaha making a switch here. He hits the second from the line. For Omaha, they've got 2 of 3 shots to go in the second. Sabonis with a screen on Walker. Pulls up at the elbow and stolen by Banchero. Thompson passes to Nedelicki, and he can't jam it through.
You love to see guys challenge one another like that. Advantage to the defense that time.
Walker against Suggs. There's the double with Thompson. Clock is at 3. On target from range. Battier's gotten himself going with a triple, his first basket of the game. Walker against Suggs. Walker passes to Banchero. Shoots over Sabonis. Hey, now 5 for 8, shooting a pretty good percentage right now.
Well, that's helping your team. By and large, he's taking shots he knows he can make.
It's Thompson, high post. No points yet. Thunder leading by 7. Here's Petrie. Thompson with the block.
Decent reach and solid instincts, allowing Thompson to get a hand on it.
Nedelicki.
And that's exactly the type of pass we expect from a guy with his vision.
Suggs against Walker to the paint. Here's Sabonis. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup.
That's very smart use of the screen, and it sets up a very close look.
Walker against Suggs. Walker passes to Thompson. From deep three-point land. Omaha pulls it in. Suggs outside. Pass to Battier. Back to Suggs. Towns, a screen on Walker. Suggs, the pass to Towns. It's off his leg. And the ref's whistling a kicked ball. Thompson outside. Nembhard outside. Shot clock at 3. Pulls up. Lively grabs the miss. Thunder leading by 7. And Carroll passes to Lively. And a slam dunk by Lively.
And adds a few more points to their lead, showing off some style.
Wow, that was prime time stuff right there. Thompson passes to Wembanyama. Goes up on the wing. Ooh, he's locked in. Drains his 5th shot in as many attempts.
Even if they saw the step back coming, the defense didn't offer much resistance.
And so Mark Daigneault will call a timeout. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. Wallace, he's checked in for Omaha. And real quick, let's check out the field goal percentage leaders in the postseason. Domantas Sabonis on top. Thunder leading by 7. Bryant outside. Thompson with a steal. Here's Wembanyama. The basket's good. Off the assist from Thompson. Wembanyama's got 12 points in the game. And here's Walker. Pass to Bryant. From deep. That one's good. He's now 8 for 13.
Exactly what every offense needs. Shooters who can force the defense to extend.
Yeah, that's how you create that spacing, and that will open up a lot of options offensively.
5 to shoot. To the middle. It's stolen by Lively. To the inside. Omaha pulls it in. Wembanyama's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Here's Stojakovic. It's rebounded by Banchero. Banchero's got 4 rebounds now. Outside Walker. Back to Banchero. Thompson scanning the floor. Fires the 3. Wembanyama with it. And Lively picks him up defensively. Pass to Wallace. Picked by Sabonis. Inside. It's stolen by Lively. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Wembanyama. Ja Morant, he's checked in for Oklahoma City. Karl Anthony Towns is checked in for Omaha. Burke comes in for Wallace. Outside Walker. From deep, Morant. It's hauled in by Wembanyama. Wembanyama's got rebound number 8 here already in the game. To the paint. Thompson with a steal. Bryant on the drive. And then Bryant with the dunk.
And that's what happens when you don't take care of the ball.
Hey, that makes the turnover hurt even more.
All it takes is a half second of carelessness, and someone will be rocking the rim going the other way.
Burke. Here's Stojakovic. Drains the triple. Stojakovic has gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. And so Mark Daigneault will call a timeout. Coach probably just checking to make sure everybody's on the same page here.